to ride the gondolas at full capacity. And that means, like sardines, we'll be jammed in there.
More than 10,000 people signed a petition urging Whistler Blackcomb to start asking guests for proof of vaccination, while most ski hills in the mountain village don't require a vaccine card. And some Whistler residents say the resorts and the province are both pointing at each other to make the call.
Because a lot of our good terrain is serviced by gondolas, and they are tight, poorly ventilated spaces where you're sitting thigh by thigh, shoulder to shoulder, breath to breath. So it's not a safe environment to share with people you don't know that are unvaccinated.
Staff are required to be vaccinated, but visitors only need to show their vaccine cards if they're from out of the country and going to restaurants or gyms. Mount Seymour says gondolas are not an issue there because you can ride to the mountain in shuttles or personal vehicles, and chairlifts are not enclosed.
We're absolutely not taking a stand. We are doing exactly what we're told. If health orders change, we will absolutely adapt and follow them. We are not experts about this pandemic, and Dr. Bonnie Henry is. When she decides to make a change to either tighten restrictions or relax restrictions, we will follow her knowledge.
Whistler Blackcomb was closed in March to stop the rapid spread of the P1 variant, but the province says hitting the slopes isn't risky.
We've seen this from last year when we didn't have immunization, that skiing is not necessarily a higher risk activity. We're not seeing transmission outdoors. We're not seeing transmission in gondolas, even in the absence of vaccination.
It's also important for the employer, in that case, to respond to the wishes of the community as well, and we're hopeful they'll do so. I know other ski hills across BC have done that.
Some residents just don't want to see a repeat of last season.
It only takes one infection to get into our community, and a lot of our young workers here share accommodation, and in very tight accommodation. We often have 10 people to a house. And once it gets into our community, it spreads like wildfire.
Crystal Laderas, City News.